Are we playing audio or no?
Yeah. Let's play the audio.
Okay.
I've seen so many other podcasts too. I don't care anymore. Is this the latest one?
3 months ago.
Oh, okay. So I know I've seen this one. Has anyone else seen this one?
I've never even heard about this game.
What do you mean you never heard about this game?
You've talked about it.
Never.
Really?
This November.
Is this a movie?
It kind of looks like a movie.
It does. I feel like it may as well be a movie.
Yeah.
They'll make it a movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they made The Witcher into a Netflix series. This would totally be a movie or a television show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I wonder if they'll do like a sequel since they have all these assets in the city done. You know, will they do like a 2078?
Maybe.
Depends how this game gets received.
Right. I'm willing to bet. I mean, if it gets anything less than 9s, I would be surprised. I mean, they've put out so much stuff, which I'm not the biggest fan of the fact they've put out so many different trailers.
Yeah, they've put out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing
like
is,
every Friday, right?
Well,
They show gameplay.
Oh, yeah. I've been ignoring it.
Oh, the official gameplay they've been putting
Yeah.
out? I haven't watched any of it.
Right. You got to leave a little bit.
I don't want to.
Right.
You don't want to spoil the game completely.
Right. Like, show us, your trailers and stuff. Okay, that's cool. You know, that guy's getting stabbed. That guy's driving. That guy's blowing stuff up. Not doing a great job. I'm trying to narrate now. I mean, there's so much going on with this trailer. It's just going to be easier to see.
It is. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
And it's got Keanu Reeves, too.
I thought I saw his face.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's going to be doing in there. There he is right there. Oh, yeah, there's going to be swears in these.
No.
So we're going to have to beep out. I don't know how the hell we're going to do that. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Maybe this will just be
We could just make this one a little censored.
Yeah, I
make this
could
a
mark it
censored
as
episode.
explicit. Oh, God, if I started marking episodes as explicit, that gives Joey full permission to swear as much as he wants to. I almost don't even know if it's like...
That'd be great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I don't like being censored.
I'll tell you what. For anyone who's listening out there, we're going to do a vote on Twitter. And if you think that you will enjoy the show more with unfrilled, unhinged, uncensored Joe, almost made me puke up in my mouth a bit.
Hey,
Let us know.
I'm going to be creating a lot of accounts.
Just like wake up the next day. 1.2 million followers. Hey, J1, J2, J3, J4, J5. Now there's a JM. He must have forgot.
It was late.
Oh my God. So is this still more Cyberpunk? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gameplay.
Wow, I love the fact they got motorcycles in there. That I don't think I knew.
Yeah, but I wish it was weather effect
I'm sure it would.
where you can't just drive and weave out of traffic like that while it's raining and be fine. That should be.
Yeah. My hope is that there's some that the terrain has an impact on driving experience.
Nitpicky, so.
Yeah, but I mean, with a game of this quality, I mean, this is up on the Rockstar level. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this universe.
I'm so
who
excited.
made this game?
The same people who made The Witcher. So CD Projekt Red is, I think, like a Polish or a Swedish game development company. And yeah, they really went at it. I mean, they announced it, I think, in 2012. They had a trailer, an OG trailer. Might actually want to pull that one up. And then they were just quiet on it until I think 2017. And it just blew people's minds. Like, nobody heard anything. I was looking for it like occasionally, like once a year, because I was like, okay, this looks cool.
Yeah.
And then after I played The Witcher, I was like, oh my God, okay.
They probably couldn't.
Yeah, there it is.
7 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Joe?
They probably really didn't want to release it on these gens. Honestly.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. And then they probably saw at the time, because this was before the PS4 was even released and the Xbox One. So at the time,
You said 2013, right?
2012.
Oh, 2012. Okay.
It could have been 2013. I don't think it was 2013. What does the date say?
This one's January 10th of 2013.
Okay.
But it doesn't, I mean, it's the first one that I found. It doesn't mean it was the first one to go
Yeah,
on the internet, though.
I'm almost certain it was 2012. But either way, yeah.
And who knows? Maybe they released this trailer this could have been, maybe they went through a different story than what they had originally.
Yeah, there's games that do that. I mean,
You know?
I talk about this one, Final Fantasy 15. They tore that game down like 3 times,
Yeah.
and even 7 they tore down once. So,
Yeah.
but this one has some.
Well, even Halo started out as a different game.
Yeah, yeah. So they'll just kind of pivot, and yeah, no, the whole concept is cool. The chick in a corset and no other clothes in the middle
It'd
of the
be
road.
really cool if you can slow down time like that in
I'm
the
wi-
game.
I'm
Like
willing to
Mad
bet-
Max.
Yeah, oh, you're talking about Max Payne?
Or, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Max
I
Payne.
knew. I was there with you. I knew
Yeah,
exactly what you're
Max
talking about.
Payne.
Yeah, I
That
wouldn't
would
be
be really
surprised.
cool.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm wondering, did we get any confirmation there's going to be online play for this one? Because that would be wicked.
I don't know.
Can you imagine the online progression, right? It's basically an android, right? You're your dude, and you have to build him up with all sorts of mods and oh my God.
Yeah, but then it'll turn into pay to win. The pay thing.
They said they do not seem like the type of company that would do that. And when even with The Witcher 3, with as popular as it was, they only had 2 DLC. And The Witcher itself was already a huge game. So my hope is they're going to do the right thing that seems to be in this gen. Like you shared with us one time before. That one company that was, they said they weren't going to do pay to win. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I forgot.
Um,
I don't know.
I hope not.
Because Call of Duty, that's one thing that's irks me
Yeah.
a lot. Because you have these battle passes.
Yeah.
Right now they're on Battle Pass 6.
For Modern Warfare?
Yeah. They're on Season 6 now.
See, the game came out last year.
I know, but that's how fast these. I mean, you're lucky.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, these battle passes are. You have like, they come out every month or two,
Yeah. Wow. That's ridiculous.
and so
That's ridiculous.
they have a Halloween special
You're
right
supposed,
now.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it one season a year. That's how Tekken does it. It's one season a year with balances and new stuff and new content. Wow, they're just spitting it out. So they're just trying to.
Yeah, and that's why I'm nervous about.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that game would do it, but I'm just nervous about
Yeah.
upcoming games. And it's like, okay, you're already charging us $70 a game.
Right. Right.
Enough is enough.
Right. It's. Yeah. No, I definitely do not envision companies like EA, Ubisoft, Activision not trying to nickel and dime as much as they possibly can on this gen to just try to maximize on that profit. And it's enough. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. So what I found is that supposedly Cyberpunk 2077 will have a multiplayer online mode, but it will be released as an add-on in 2022.
I can see that why.
Okay.
I
yeah.
can see why.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice because then you play through the game and then you're tired of the game by then. And then
Right.
they add a completely different feature.
Right.
It's not just like an add-on to the story, but a whole new way to play the game.
Yeah.
I just hope that the world and all that is still like the game, where it's not going to be cheaply done.
Yeah. And I wouldn't expect them to. I would expect it to be high quality.
I mean, at this point, if anything, I know a lot of people are going to probably boo me for this, but even if it's your first, if this is a first game, if you are thinking about making a second game, make the second one where if it ends this, where it has online play then.
Oh, if they were to make an additional
Because
second
then
one?
what that will do is you're going to, if there's the first one, if it's as great as that, what it looks like, and it's going to have a lot of hours of play,
Yeah.
it'll make people hunger for more.
Yeah.
And then as the second one comes, then you put the online play.
Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that would be an interesting route, right? Because theoretically, if they already have the city and the physics and all the stuff done, then really what they're doing is just building kind of the changes in the world and like the decision tree and stuff. Because that's the biggest.
Unless they move it,
Oh,
like Grand Theft Auto.
They could.
It's never the same. It's never the same city.
Yeah. But then it's going to take a long time.
Does it show? Did it ever say what city this is supposed to be?
It's called Night City. It's not a thing.
Oh, it's not a real
It's
city.
like a pseudo. It's like a degenerate Vegas-y, red light district kind of environment. Yeah, it's a unique.
Yeah.
It's
It's
own
also
world.
futuristic.
Yeah,
Right.
it's cyberpunk. I mean, that's literally like the terminology.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they, because I don't see a company like them where they would make a second game and not change the area.
Yeah, I mean, it really just
You
depends.
played The Witcher. Did they change anything besides the gameplay.
So I didn't finish the second one, and after I found the second one, so I played the third one. I went to check out the second one. I never finished the second one. I'm trying to remember now because it's been a while since I've played. I think the world, like the universe, is obviously the same. The map is different, but I wouldn't say that the Witcher map was this complicated. Most of the Witcher map is open land with trees and stuff.
Right, but was it? Do you remember if the map was like the?
I don't think
the
so. The
map was different.
Yeah, I think it was different. I think it was
because
different.
obviously it's in the same world, but I mean, location wise.
I think so. I'm pretty sure they preserved some stuff. If anybody knows, definitely like throw a comment or something. Correct me. I'm pretty sure they had new areas of the map, but they had like original, like towns and what have you.
Because if they play this game right, they can actually rival Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, and you know what? That's the night exactly. It's not trying to beat Grand Theft Auto in the sense of like the way Saints Row did or tried to do.
Yeah.
They're doing their own path, but I mean, you could steal people's cars and damage them and run people over, and there's cops and there's shooting and there's forearm,
but don't forget
blades.
And this is not spoiling anything because you've heard it, I'm sure, a bunch of people. But don't forget, you can do all that, but it also changes the story. Everything that you do has an after effect.
Right. And that's the hard part. They were saying with The Witcher 3 that the hardest part, there's like one battle in the middle of it where depending on what you did changes like everything about that battle. Like who's there, what happened, so on and so forth.
It's supposed to be from the get-go.
Yeah. So the decision tree is the really complex part because you got to animate all that stuff and figure out like, okay, they do this happens. They do this happens. And it's
it just really depends. I think what it is it depends on what kind of character you want to be.
Yeah.
Basically, it's leaving you up to if you want to be, I guess, good or if you want to be bad kind of thing, I'm guessing.
I think there's like, because there's like rap and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is I'm super excited about it, but
I haven't watched much of it.
That's good.
I refuse.
I'm going to be we might, because it's coming out the 22nd, right? When is Cyberpunk coming out?
The second
I don't know. I thought they were coming out the 19th.
It's the 19th. It's the 19th. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to say, if you are planning on getting the new consoles, I would wait. Not buy it for current gen.
Yeah, I would. I mean, mind you, they are doing the free upgrade.
No, I know that. But I'm just saying, if there's going to be people there that are going to probably buy it for the current gen, they're going to get into it and they're going to beat it before they get an Xbox.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of experiencing it.
And it's like, okay, well, I can play it again and experience now on this, but it's like, I just ruined the story. I already know.
Yeah.
Unless I make different decisions.
Which sometimes sometimes that stuff could be fun.
Yeah.
But I definitely hear your point. I definitely want to play it in the highest fidelity possible.
Yeah.
For sure, on a game like that.